Once you get the fundamentals down for your bump and run, your pitch, and your lob, then what you start to do is you start to learn different shots. Camp out in one spot, play the same shot over and over again, and learn it for yourself. So this is what I'm gonna do right here. I got 20 yards to the edge of the green, I got 6 yards from the edge of the green to the hole. And what I'm gonna hit is a little mid-trajectory, soft shot that has some spin on it. It's gonna check and kind of just trickle out. And in order to do that, I got a 60 degree. I'm gonna open the face, I'm gonna open my body relative to the line of play. I'm still using my lead arm to conduct the stroke, but I'm opening my body relative to the line of play, which is going to influence the spin of the shot. I'm gonna play the ball center to center mid-front, center to dish forward of center, and I'm just gonna work this shot for a bit. I'm gonna fine tune it and see if I can hit a shot that flies and lands on the green softly, has a little check to it. Not a high lob shot, not a low runner, but instead like a mid-trajectory soft spinner. And like I said, I'm just gonna session this. I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit and I'm gonna work on it. And I'm gonna learn from it. And I can tell you this, there's been times where I've been trying to work on one shot and I end up creating a completely different shot, and then my practice session will morph into learning that new shot that I discovered in an effort to just hit whatever shot I thought I was intending to hit. So I got the ball about mid forward in the stance, club face is slightly open, heavy weight left. You can see there it flies to just shy of the hole and it lands softly. Okay, that's kind of the shot I'm looking to hit. It's kind of like a mid-trajectory pitch, one hop, check, and trickle. Okay, so that landed short of the green, but you can see how that spin it had on it. Yeah, it's pretty much the shot I'm looking to hit. Now I'm going to fine tune it and see if I can't start threatening the hole a little more. Yeah, see how it takes one hop and then checks and then just trickles. In order to do that, so that's a miss right there. Came out higher. So good to know that when I'm trying to hit the shot, the miss comes out higher but still has spin on it, still lands soft. So in order to hit this like late checker, I got a lot of weight left. There you go, it's sitting right down real nice. A lot of weight left, club face is a little bit open. My body line is open relative to the line of play, but I'm still using my lead arm. And I'm really making sure that I keep the weight heavy so the lead arm gets a chance to stay low and long through impact. After I do this for a while, then I'm going to start to put it into bad lies and see how it reacts to bad lies. See if it's something that I could still play out of a bad lie. There's a big miss. But all in all, on the spectrum of misses, not so bad, and I'm not going to let it deter me from what I'm doing. It's got the right spin on it. It's a little left. Let's see how it sits. It's going to be short, but it's got nice spin on it. It's a nice little shot. I could see where Be very useful from about 30 yards, 25 yards. But I could use the same action from different yardages. I have to go learn those shots and develop them. But right here, 26 yard mid-trajectory pitch. It has a little bit of spin on it. Second bounce spin. Starting to feel pretty comfortable. Yeah, I like how it sits down. All right, let's knock some in. Okay, let's get them. Do it again, try to do better. Now, developing or even mastering a shot is not that hard. You just got to put in the time. You got to be patient. You got to learn. You got to be okay with having some misses on your way to hitting good shots. I can't tell you how many times it might take me 60 or 80 balls to start to figure out a shot that I'm trying to play. And if I didn't stick it out, I wouldn't have figured out the shot. And it's just the necessary requirement to get good. Now, since you all love playing golf, it's kind of a beautiful thing. Go out, work on one shot, try to develop it, and then try to master it. Starting to become aware of the ball position and the face angle, what it needs to be. And once I do, then I challenge myself to be consistent. I don't mind that as a miss. It's above the hole, sure, but I'm still learning. I'll put that in my memory bank as something to avoid. So I'm going to check my ball position, check my face angle. That's the miss I want. It's now where the shot's starting to get fun. I'm starting to feel comfortable with it. And I'm really demanding of myself to do better. All right, let's see if the third batch is a charm. Well, the key to developing and then mastering a shot is first, you got to be consistent about what you're doing. For a large sample size, I want you to try to do the same thing over and over again, and then gather the data that you get from the result of the shot, and then make practical, simple adjustments to fine-tune what you're doing. So that's too high, too big of a swing. It's a little better. Come on now, tighten it up. slice there was too square. I'm going to call this a 26-yard mid-trajectory, one hop, check and trickle. You know, when you're playing a shot where you're anticipating spins, sometimes they spin, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you hit them perfect and they don't do exactly as you're intending. That's because spin is such a variable. Easy. Come on now. So this is a very, on a scale of 1 to 10 difficulty, I'd call this a mid-level difficulty shot. If you have good skills with your bump and run, your pitch, and your lob, then this shot would be one that's definitely a higher difficulty than a standard bump and run or a standard pitch. But if you put in the time, there's no reason why you couldn't get pretty nifty with this little mid-trajectory pitch shot. I could feel how the shot is simplifying for me. And that wouldn't have happened in just the first group of balls. I had to kind of work my way up to this point. What am I at, about 80 to 100 balls here? Okay, that was out of a bad lie. And it still had some bite to it. So that's good to see. I'm starting to like this a lot. It's okay. That's a miss, but it's okay. All part of it. Just the fact that the shot is starting to feel simple to me. I'm getting more consistent trajectories. Tells me that I'm on my way to mastery. There's a miss. Short, but it's got the right spin on it. That's just because I know I can deal with it. I can adjust the short. Join the Academy and start improving your golf game today.